John Trump, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God.
Walking out and turn, face down here. Alright, here we go. Here we go, guys. Break it down. Stop, okay. Come on, here we go.
And this time,
here we go.
We're gonna get it.
Right.
Listen, I can back
On the front, snap and turn.
got to hold me tight, flow like I walk.
Turn this way. Everybody on
I
top.
don't know, turn off the lights, and I'm low. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and watch the chump like a
Here we go.
candle. Dance, you must think of that move. I'm finished with brain like a voice.
in order to allow it to be displayed here at the Hall of Presidents.
I did want to two exhibits right here. This exhibit is about Walt Disney and his Patriots, where we have a bust of Abraham Lincoln. This goes back all the way to actually before 1971, when we opened up the 50s, when Disneyland was first opened. Walt wanted to have a Liberty Square type area at Disneyland. For one reason or another, he wasn't able to do that. So a decade later, in 1964, some folks from Illinois came, and a delegation, they asked Walt whether or not he could help create a pavilion for the 1964 World's Fair. So Walt said yes.
John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, Rutherford B. Hayes, James A. Garfield, Chester A. Arthur, Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harrison, William McKinley, Theodore Roosevelt, William Howard Taft, Woodrow Wilson, Warren G. Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman, Dwight D. Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard M. Nixon, Gerald R. Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama. And now we come to the present. Once again, we place our trust in the idea of a president, as we have from the beginning.
My fellow citizens, no event could have filled me with greater anxieties than that notification on the 14th day of April, 1789, that you had selected me to lead our nation. But it was with the confidence of my fellow citizens that I took an oath. 35 simple words that have been repeated by every American president throughout history. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God. From the beginning, America has been a nation defined by its people. At our founding, it was the American people who rose up to defend our freedoms and win our independence. It is why our founders began our great Constitution with 3 very simple words: we the people. Since that moment, each generation of Americans has taken its place in the defense of our freedom, our flag, and our nation under God. These are the achievements of the American spirit. The spirit of a people who fought and died to bring the blessings of liberty to all our people. Above all, to be American is to be an optimist, to believe that we can always do better, and that the best days of our great nation are still ahead of us. It's a privilege to serve as the President of the United States, to stand here among so many great leaders of our past, and to work on behalf of the American people.
The presidency of the United States is a role unique in the world, an office entrusted to each president by us, we the people. Therein lies the genius of that new idea, now over 200 years old. A new idea our presidents have turned into a great American idea again and again.